Let me ask you, who's that Pokemon? This is the Spiky Eared Pichu. As you can see, and as the name suggests, it's got some spikes on its ear. And it's a special unique event Pichu from a long while back. I want to talk about it because it's very remembered and I think it's very special. But wait, I have another Pichu to show you. That's right, another event Pokemon Pichu. Let me tell you about these two Pichus and the origins of my favorite Pokemon event that took place back in HeartGold and SoulSilver days. We begin this story with a GameStop event. The year is 2010, and from January 30th to February 14th, if you take your Nintendo DS to GameStop with a copy of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, then you can get yourself a Pikachu-colored Pichu. Pause. Isn't this just a shiny Pichu? The answer is yes. We must remember that the term shiny is kind of a fan-made thing, so they called it the special Pikachu-colored Pichu. And it also just reminded me that that is indeed what the shiny looks like. Literally just Pikachu-colored. Getting a shiny event Pichu meant that you could get another event Pichu, officially referred to as the Notched-Eared Pichu or the Spiky-Eared Pichu, the main star. But they go hand in hand. I wish I knew why it looks like that. I think it's really cute and unique, but I crave more information. I guess it's just the funky rare Pichu with a defect, essentially. Unfortunately, the other defect though with this Pichu is the fact that it can't evolve, so that's a bummer. I would have loved to see a Spiky-Eared Pikachu or Raichu. That'd be wild. But okay, how do you obtain it? Like I said, January 2010 was the beginning of the event for the shiny Pichu. You brought your DS in with your copy of Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, and you could obtain the special Pikachu-colored Pichu. At the time, HeartGold and SoulSilver were already out in Japan, but the Western audience weren't getting it until the release date in March, I believe March 14th, to obtain the game. But once you did it to obtain the game, you send that shiny Pikachu, that Pikachu-colored Pichu, to your HeartGold or SoulSilver cartridge, and then you travel to the Ilex Forest. I really love this forest. The music is so fitting, and it's a place where you can get close to those Farfetch'd around the overworld and smash tree branches under your feet trying to catch them. Yeah, of course, you got to see your shiny Pichu with you in the overworld, and the two of you can take a stroll down through the forest until you reach the shrine. The shrine that even Game Freak didn't know what it was there for or why it was there.
It's at this point the interviewers realize the shrine literally had zero purpose in Gold and Silver, and ask, so why did it even exist? According to the developers, that's a question even they don't know the answer to.
I adore that. Just random shrine. No reason, nobody knows. What? But anyway, you brought your shiny Pichu along and walked up to the shrine together. The encounter's rather simple. The Spiky-Eared Pichu just comes running when the event triggers. She appears, she's always female, at level 30, with some powerful attacks not normally found on a tiny harmless Pichu. After the two Pichu run off and come back, an old man returns with them to say some old man type things like, don't touch the shrine, you might disappear. Let me hint towards a special Pokemon that does that. And he also reveals that Spiky here is well known in the forest as, the Forest Pichu. She's so full of energy now that she's seen another Pichu. Please no one tell her about the notched ear. I don't think she knows. Special Pichu number 2. I now have to add that the Spiky-Eared Pichu initially a white Pichu. It was planned and everything, but then decided to change it later on. I do like seeing the photos of white Pichu. I do have to bring it up because it looks really cool. But the spiky ear is still super unique. And like I said, it's unique and trapped. This Pichu feels like a cryptid, but at least you have some lore breadcrumbs if you take it to Professor Elm. If you take the Spiky-Eared Pichu to Professor Elm's and have it in the front of your party, he will get some backstory of the Pichu. Professor Elm will say that Professor Oak has recently discussed Celebi's time travel abilities and the Pichu proves his theory. The Spiky-Eared Pichu arrived in this time by Ilex Forest through time traveling with Celebi, which explains why it can't be traded and why the trainer needs to take care of it. In addition to that, all the time traveling it has done has also caused its body to stick to its current state. Professor Elm then goes to contact all Pokemon Center attendance to prevent the Spiky-Eared Pichu from being used in game-to-game trades. That sucks. If you want to see Spiky in action around their own time though, the movie Arceus and the Jewels of Life feature Spiky-Eared Pichu alongside some guy from the past, I think. Also, some like biblically horrific, biblically accurate Rattata that appears before they like expand and scatter. So that's it. It's really sad that poor little Spiky-Eared Pichu is stuck forever in there. And it is a shame because it's a favorite of mine. I wish I could get one nowadays, but no. No. So, I haven't forgotten about it. Let me know if you've heard about this one, or you did it, or you still have yours, or whatever. I just wanted to talk about this. It's, like I said, probably my favorite event, because it just feels really unique. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!